Hey guys, Casual Crono here. In this video, we are going to focus on an Ode to Origin Act 2, the humans. Act 1 was all about the beast folk, Act 2 is about the humans. I guess maybe Act 3 might be Rise of the Machines or something, but who knows. Anyway, so Act 2, Chapter 1, The Girl in the Water Coffin. In order to start this, you have to have completed the beast folk acts, all 3 chapters, and apparently main story chapter 74. There is a campaign going on right now. I'm recording in October 2025, and if we go to the notices and campaigns, there's actually a few right now. There's a daily Whisper of Time going on for about another week. I got 10 3 stars, so completely worthless to me, but hey, you never know. You get a guiding light or luring shadow every single day until November 17th. So just log in once a day, collect it in your mail. The campaign I wanted to focus on is the Act 2 Humans campaign. If you complete Girl in the Water Coffin and Chapter 2, The Savior Speaks of the Dawn, before November 30th, instead of 10 chronostones, you get 250. So you get basically an extra 500 for both of those. Close to 500. And then if you clear Chapter 3, The Dimmest Light, instead of 10, you get 500. So you basically get 1,000 stones instead of 30, as long as you complete it by November 30th. Act 1, the Beast Folk, had something similar. I got Chapter 1 done, and then I'm in my busy time at work, so the light is at the end of the tunnel. I work 2 sports in the fall as a coach, and one of them only has 1 game left, so hopefully things will start to calm down a little bit, but my busy time really ends with the United States Thanksgiving period. So once I can make it to near the end of November, I can actually, enjoy playing the game and catching up on my many other chores I've been delaying. So anyway, as long as you finish all 3 by November 30th, you get a bunch of extra stones, and I'm determined this time not to miss out on the stones. Fortunately, they reopened Act 1s, and as long as I finished all 3 of those by November 30th, I got the stones. And so I was able to do Chapter 2 and 3 and get the bonus stones. So as far as progress, I am up to 6,000 free stones. Mildy is right now the feature character. I have not pulled at all for her, and I don't think I'm going to. She is a singer, and I very much dislike the singing mechanism in the game. What my current plan is, Clughorn, I think his name is. He's been announced, so this is not a spoiler. He's supposed to be released at some point as well, so both of them are new characters, and I do like to collect new characters. So my plan is, when Clughorn is released, I will drop 5,000 stones trying to chase him. If I get any form of him, my remaining 5,000 stones will become Mildy pulls. But by herself, being a singer, and I looked at her kit, I really wasn't that impressed. I didn't really see any reason to use my very rare free stones on her. So that's kind of where I'm at with characters. I'm still missing Sazanka, Mazrika, Kagarame, Varvar, and now Mildy. And of course Levia, who I just can't be bothered to finish fishing. Getting there, but very slowly. That'll probably be a summer thing. Anyway, let's see. Going back to the actual purpose of this video, instead of me rambling, I have my Mountain Dew. Not product placement, I just like Mountain Dew. I'm going to aim away from the microphone. Hopefully that did not blow anyone's ears. I cooked some yellow Thai curry last night with tofu, and I got that next to me, which I'll munch on during the cutscenes. And I think we're about ready to begin. So, quests. Receivable. The Girl in the Water Coffin. move to location and set as priority so we see the markers on the map. Oh, before we get started, because I haven't rambled long enough, because I've been busy at work, I have not had any time to work on the 3 houses. And then I was looking at the wiki. After you complete those 3 houses from Act 1, apparently there's more. You still have to rebuild a smithy and a bunch of other things. It looks like there's 8 houses or 8 structures in total to rebuild. And right now I just don't have that kind of time to farm. So I am no closer to completing the town than I was with the last video. Just an FYI. So, Astrarium. It also means I have not opened up the super boss from Act 1 either. Alright, so the team I am using. It's the same as the Act 1 team. It's my wind team. Subami, geared as such, mainly to build up combo rating. Sesta, primary damage dealer. Her power badge is a plus 50 power badge, which I think I got from the Phantom Crystal Dimension cat stamps. I had one person ask me that last time. Melody has a 2000 HP badge. Whatever highest badge you have, great. She's not really there for damage. She's there to restore the Awakened Wind Zone and improve combo rating, and is a permanent pain setter. And then Shiguri, tank, and boosts Sesta damage with his link. So he is geared mainly for speed, so he can dodge most anything. Support characters, Atoa. I choose Atoa AS because she has a passive. Every time you win a battle, the party's HP and MP gets regenerated a little bit. Not that I take that much damage for trash, but in case there's like a 2-turn or 3-turn trash mob, something that has HP stoppers maybe, that Sesta doesn't tear through in 1 turn. If I take any damage or if I use any MP, it's restored. And she's a katana user, so she can hold Grasta that helps Sesta. And that's exactly what she's doing. And then Tomei is the other Grasta holder because he happens to be an Avenger, and Sesta is also an Avenger personality. So that is the team. My sidekicks, as always, Tetra and Gunts. Tetra for the heals, Gunts when I do have to blow an AF gauge or if an enemy drains it. My team's stats go up by 20%, including Sesta's power by 20, Shiguri's speed by 20. So that is the team. Let's make sure we're in master difficulty. Yes, we are. Alright. For those of you unfamiliar with my videos, I tend to edit out the cutscenes, and underneath in the description of the video, I will have each part of the chapter, so you can jump straight to whatever part might be giving you trouble, or if, I tend to explore everything, so if you're looking for secret passages, a hidden chest, stuff like that, hopefully this video can help with that. So let's, I guess, go up. When we last left, we had a girl just kind of floating there. The girl in the water coffin, apparently. Alright, so for a whopping 20 Crono stones, let's start an Ode to Origin, Act 2, Chapter 1. Quest accepted. Sounds like the beasts are all going to ditch us, and we are traveling to the future. So, future, Elzion, Theta District. Alright, we're headed northwest. Hey, it's Mighty. I have control. And hello, Linaria. Looks like she's sleeping along with Mighty. Oh, now she's awake. Alright. Laula Dome. And looks like we're going southwest. Has this always been here? Probably not. I don't remember any path to the southwest. Following the scene, we are in Aura. And it's a pretty place. I like the colors and the color scheme, and it does kind of have a resort feel to it. And it's been a while since I dealt with Clughorn and Mildy. I had forgotten that they were psychics. So I thought that they weren't very surprised to find out that there was a spirit possessing a body, but they're just kind of like, we kind of knew. Alright. Alright, I'm assuming there's no hidden passages in this area. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's see. Moving on. Oh yeah, I could vacation there. Alright, they mention a white-haired boy. Pretty much has to be Kamlanaj, whom, by sheer coincidence, I did not know this was going to happen. Let's go with staff and thunder users. So, with my red and green keys, I try to get all the free characters up to 80. Probably about, 3 or 4 weeks ago, Kamlanaj was at like 65. And I'm like, I should probably get him to 80. So, just this morning, he got his 80th shadow point, and as it just so happens, apparently he is getting his stellar awakening very soon. So, yay, I picked right. Now, of course, I was hoping Amy or someone else would get their stellar awakening from this, but at the moment that does not seem to be the case. Alright. Oh, I've got some more money. Alright, anything in here? Oh, what's he say? A real weapon? Does he have like a hidden stash of weapons that maybe I have to advance or something, or do something for him to offer? I don't know. Anyway, when I'm in a new area, the first thing I do is check out every single room in the town, so if that does not interest you, please feel free to skip ahead to where you need in the video. In my case, I'm looking for anything I can steal, such as this person just lost 60,000 git, and I can't go up, so just pretty background. Alright, I can click on that thing, but nothing happens. Oh, you can take a picture with it? Okay. Oh, I see a kitty cat. Add bijou to my collection. Prior to this chapter, I had every single cat collected. Cats. Oh, wrong category. Category, yay. Catalog. Cats. There we go. Alright, looks like I have 2 left to find. Oh, one's in Resttin. How in the world did I miss? Oh, I bet you have to rebuild the town, and then the cat appears. And then the other one's a big question mark, so there's probably something in these 3 acts that will give me another cat. Doing good on manifestations. I have every manifestation available. And of the tempered ones, I've completed everything except Domina Justi, which I just haven't even bothered with the fight. Too busy. Alright, let's see. Oh, I like the sunglasses. Keep thinking of Oswald Cobblepot. Alright. Oh, there's a door back here. Robots. Alright, so like guard robots, I guess. Didn't look like there was anything else to click on, no. So I guess let's check out. Wait, was this the inn? I think this was the inn. Yep. Wonder what food they serve. Let's find out.
Seconds? Oh. Through the night without an enemy in sight.
Alright, we get Premium Aura Bowl. Okay. What's this? Okay, so maybe they drug up their customers here and cause them to spend more money. Oh, that was the room that had the 60,000 git that we just stole. Okay, so we slept there but appeared there. Okay. Next room. Alright, looks like a clothing store. Nina! I have her right now in my crystal team. I have not Stellar Awakened her yet. I have exactly 3 star charts, and in a few days it'll be November, so I'll get a 4th one. I'm just a little on the fence if I want to blow all 3 on her or not, but I think she will be an improvement on my crystal team compared to Melissa, who I had before. I think, though, she's only going to be valuable as a Stellar Awakened character because of her ability to redeploy awakened crystal zones, because that was Melissa's role in the previous lineup. Oh, she disappeared because I'm on that party. Back to Wind, and there she is again. So I just haven't had any time whatsoever to test her. So I'm thinking about just going ahead, biting the bullet, because there's not really anyone else I really feel the need to Stellar Awaken, though I probably should be smart and just save my star charts. I don't know, on the fence. That's one thing I'm a little frustrated with the game about. I really want to just Stellar Awaken some characters and play around with them and see if they're any good. Okay. Definitely has a futuristic look to it. But there just aren't enough All Cosmos star charts to really do that. And if I mess up and choose the wrong person, I basically have to wait 3 months before I can try another, and it just, I don't know, doesn't sit right with me, so we'll see what happens. Alright. Alright, this place seems really, really perfect. Very resorty, very secure. Everyone's relaxed, everyone's having a good time. It's kind of like, okay, what's the catch? And I don't know, there might not be a catch. I'm just, I have not watched any videos about this. I have not read up on the wiki. I don't know, it just seems a little too perfect. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it just is a really nice resort. Alright, anything in here to steal? Still can't go up. For an office, no one's manning the office. And I think, unless that's an automatic cutscene, this might be the last place we can go to. Yeah, I could definitely spend like a week here. That kind of makes me want to travel too. I haven't been out of the country. My parents have toured the world and even lived in Japan for a few years. Yep, automatic cutscene. Man, for a second it looked like she was in a wedding dress and they were like walking down the aisle. Alright, looks like it's story time in their office. But I can go and check out this direction. So let's check out the final house. Oh, and I can get some high-class scrolls. And looks like that's it. Okay. Alright, I didn't think they would let us through, so let's go to the office and have a little chat. Alright, following that discussion, we are headed to the future ruins. And it looks like some people want to use the little bubbles to forcibly evolve humans. Sensing a little pattern here, beasts and fire and humans and forced evolution. Alright. New map, so that means I'm going to explore it all. As I've mentioned before, if you do not care about this stuff... Can't go forward? Nope. If you don't care about this stuff, and I can't go down, feel free to skip ahead in the video. I don't mind. I'm not making any money off of these. Everything I do is for free and for fun. Don't think I can go that way. Nope. Alright. Aha, treasure chest. We get 15 medium class scrolls. I used to hate scrolls, but then once characters started hitting in past 80, I've been using them a lot. It takes, let's see, just from 91 to 100 is 1,300 some high-class scrolls. What I tend to do, once I stellar awaken someone, I'll get them to level 81, just for sorting purposes. Alright. Looks like we need to use a pickaxe on that. So I don't mind getting scrolls now. I'd prefer some star charts dropping instead. Not gonna happen. Alright. I haven't been attacked yet, so I'm guessing once I can use the tools here, maybe that's when the monsters will appear. Those robots did say we have like 99 point something % safety in the area. Alright, so far, aside from that one chest... Oh, random person. Anyway, aside from that one chest, it hasn't been... Aha! Second chest, with fragments of attack, which I do not need at all. I used to. I remember a long time ago when fragments and Grasta first appeared. Years ago. I remember just running back and forth in Inari Plateau, just fighting monsters for like the chance of 1 or 2 attack fragments to drop. Alright, this area looks familiar. I wonder if that's the same map exactly as the one in the past. Alright, nothing that way. Anything back here? I wonder if we had not grabbed the chest in the past, if the item would have been upgraded in the future. That's how Chrono Trigger worked. If you first saw a chest, you would not immediately run and pick it up, because if you let it sit for a while, it would basically age with time and be even stronger. Fun little mechanic. Alright. That's where we're supposed to go, so... Darn. Alright, shut tight. Alright, next. I wonder if there's monsters here. Was that there before? The pillars? I honestly don't remember, and I just did Chapter 3 like a week ago. My brain must be fried from work. Alright, red and blue. Green and red, but it's a different red. And then more pillars. Still haven't been attacked either. Okay. Lots of pillars. There's the 2 red ones. Alright. I'm assuming cutscene now? Yep. Let's find out what's going on. Hopefully. Alright. Now it's time to investigate the ruins. We can travel to Astrarium Future on the world map. Okay. That works. And Oswald is giving a slightly creepy vibe. Which he seemed a little too nice to be true anyway. I'm 99% sure this is shut, but... Oh. Go 1%. Fun Venture Zone? I guess it was open to me in the previous... Well, in Antiquity. Actually, Beast World was present. Yeah. Well, doesn't seem like there's much here at the moment. Alright, well, let's go in. Apparently, there are creepy manifestations here, so I think we'll finally have some fights. I have control again. Head to the Mural room. Alright, what's this? Alright, so in the previous cutscene, Kamlanaj mentioned they can't really use their really powerful stuff. Something's interfering here. I wonder if the gold bracelets, if they could actually be equipped, would block some of that stuff. Well, let's see. Random Crono clan member. Okay. Am I supposed to be doing something with this information? Just kind of feels like a museum. Alright, what's next? Oh, it's like SpongeBob. Mr. Sign. Okay. Still haven't been attacked by anything. Alright, so this one's really old compared to the others. Ah. Not as old. It's a fake. Nothing this way. Why is that area glowing? Ah, finally. Okay. So, the setup for this team. Depravity is preemptive, it reduces their power, it provides a barrier, and most importantly, it provides pain. Cease is his tank mode. Twin Blade Wolf is pretty much all she ever does, and Fierce Feline Storm, it gives power, intellect, and speed to the user's right, which is Cesta. Now, Cesta and sometimes Melody go first because of preemptive, but this lineup, if you click and save the lineup, all you have to do is click auto attack, and usually that is enough to take care of all of the enemies. Because Cesta is that powerful. Yay, I've defeated my first hallucination. Alright, just walked through the wall right there and got 100,000 git. Alright, let's go through here. This does feel like one of the layouts from earlier. I wonder if it's exactly the same. Prayer scripts. Why can't you just be chant scripts? I really feel they've devalued chant scripts, but then... Huh? Oh, I see. We have to answer questions. Alright, perception was... it was with the bracelets and stuff. I think that was the Mirage. Oh, okay. Just gotta answer one. Well, let's finish exploring first.
If it's a fight you want, I'm game.
With Stellar Awakening now, everyone wants Stellar Awakened characters, so just a regular 5-star isn't all that interesting anymore.
Cesta did her best, and that's okay.
But it still takes a lot of effort just to 5-star someone, so it's a lot of effort, little reward. I really think chant scripts should be either dropping more, or maybe instead of 5 chant scripts, maybe they need to reduce it to 3 or something to bump someone up. Alright, we get high-class scrolls. Can't go any further. Nothing this way. Alright, so... yeah, I think that layout does look very familiar. I think I've explored everything so far. So now we go on. I see, so that's probably the way to the quest marker.
Leave no one alive. Cesta's shout out the night.
So if this is the way the quest marker, let's go back and make sure we didn't miss anything else. Or maybe this is the way the quest marker. Pyroxene. Okay. Well, let's continue this direction. Oh, okay. Frag of support. No way to continue.
Sure, we can fight in the light.
Cestus Roar will shout out the night.
Now, I don't know if I finished the area near the sign, so let's
Under the sun.
head back really quick. Just make sure there was nothing else. Nope. And nope. Alright. So I think we've explored everything except what's down there. Nothing this way. Nothing that way.
Think you can kill a shadow?
Cestus Roar will shout out the night. Target is safe. Mission complete.
Nihilist. Queen Remulia? I wonder if Act 3... Because Act 1 was about the beast folk, and that was kind of in the present. This is Act 2. Obviously, we are in the future. I did walk this way, yes. So I guess that means Act 3 must be in antiquity? Then Act 3 might not be mechs. I wonder who Act 3 would be. Alright, oh, okay. Oh, we just saw the Nihilist. It was made by Question 1. Oh, I don't remember. Oh, there's a check information button. Oh, sweet. Made by an ancient artist. Okay. So that means the answer is going to be ancient artist. So what happens if we choose the wrong answer? Nothing. So I guess as long as you find the relics, you'll be able to check the information. So it was made by an artist. Huge slab of Grandite and gazing at Nihilus. Alright, mage Grandite. And gaze looks to Nihilus. Okay. And more hallucinations and paranoia. You know, I don't think I've done a character development video on Cesta AS yet. She's a very popular one. I mean, to some degree, she's a bit of a no-brainer. Let's see, cats. Meowstet. Okay. I should probably do a character development video on Cesta AS. Alright, don't go that way. You know, if I got the items in the future and traveled back to present day, the items would still be there because I hadn't collected them in present day. So whatever those items were, I guess I could have doubled them if I had known about this. Oh well. No, automatic cutscene. Alright, looks like I have control again. Did I finish? Okay. I thought there was more to walk through. I guess this is just a little detour. And a door that is shut tight, and looks like that's it. Alright, moving on then. Oh, those were stairs. Okay. Alright, next area for exploration. The Eye of Xeris. Oh, treasure chest. We get more scrolls. And moving this way, nothing. And moving back, fight. In fact, I don't know if I've done a character development video about any of these characters, except I think I did Melody. You'd think I'd remember what videos I've done, but after doing these for about 2 years, they kind of blend together. 2 questions left. Oldest order? Oh boy. 25. What were the other choices? Gold, skull, god, and idol. Skull, god, and idol. God 7. Skull. The fake one is 680. And the idol 400. Was that the right order then? Troils 25. God was 7. Then 680 and 400. So the answer should be Troils. Troils, God, Skull, and Idol. The oldest one is Troils. Second oldest would be God. Third oldest would be Skull and Idol. That was right. The oldest one, Troils, 25,000. God was next at 7,000. $400. Oh, is it? I didn't look at the AD part. Was there one skull? 680 AD. Okay, so AD and BC. So that means skull would have been the most recent, and the idol would have been slightly older. Okay, that makes a little more sense. All right, so the oldest one is Troils. Then God, and then 480 AD, and then what was it, 680 AD, or maybe that's 400 and 680. There it is. Okay, Troilus, God, Idol, Skull. And he said there was one more question left. So let's figure out. I guess we need to find some more. What's. Oh. Okay, this one is the Oracle. Warned her of assassins. Okay, so I can go up there.
Sure, we can fight in the light.
Move! Shout out the night.
I'm looking at the health of these. That was 4. I guess on Master, they must have maybe around 20 million health, give or take. So I guess I'm trying to think of what other characters, if you don't have a Cesta, would be kind of easy mode for Master. Wasn't there a... Yes, there was a path this way. I don't remember the room being this complex before. Let's see. The Little Lily and Sword and Heart
Should I treat your wounds?
might be able to blast through them in one turn. Maybe. You need pain first, though. Gobgot figure? Okay. Manifest weaponry scrolls, so for leveling up manifests if you haven't gotten to that. Seems like I've been in this area. Oh yeah, I was. Okay. Looks like I need to explore that area still. Which I guess I have to go this way, down, and everything. Alright. Izuna might be able to blast through them, in fact. Let's just try it. Alright. Thunder support. Equip. Obero. Equip. Equip. And... Alright, so I know I do a lot of these with, like, the Dream Team. Let's Thunder back. And I do remember a long time ago, when I was still kind of learning the game, it was very frustrating for me to watch other people who had characters that I could only dream of getting. Annabelle... Oh, I was probably using her for Manifest. Fine, or... Who was my other? I think it was Sukiya. Whoops. Not you, Yuri. Yeah, it was. Okay. Mask, Thunder, Eastern. Alright. So, I do remember being, you know, like... I don't want to say a younger player, because that doesn't make much sense. But I do remember having weaker characters. And kind of getting frustrated because I'd watch YouTube videos of people, like, 1 turn, 2 turn killing things that I was wiping after, like, 20 turns to. So let's just do 1s and 3s. 1, 1, 1, 1. 3, 3, 3, 3. Go back to the 1s. I'm thinking Thunder Crack. Yep. So, one of the things, like, I've always seen myself, I guess, kind of like making videos for the common player. Well, yes, I do challenge many of the hardest bosses. I haven't done the like the cream of the crop type bosses, but I have defeated nearly every super boss in the game. I do have most characters in the game. Where is my board? I have 223, and I think there's like maybe 230-ish by now. So I do have access to most characters. Now, not all of them are Stellar Awakened, but at least I have them. And that's a lot more than most people, so I don't try to show off. I just, when I make my videos, I do try to, I guess, show how to create teams, so that way you can look at your characters and hopefully figure out, based on who you have access to, what might make a good team. Perhaps not the most perfect team, but, you know, it's kind of like teach a man to fish type of concept. Medium class scrolls. Alright, if you need more medium scrolls, there's some right there. Otherwise, I think that was about it for this area. So I prefer to teach you all how to fish, so to speak, where you can look at your characters, look at who's a damage dealer, who is a tank, who is support, who is debuff, and you can form teams that way. And this particular team, Azuna, since we're blasting through an AF gauge, you're not using up your mana at all. So you could conceivably go through this entire dungeon just AFing every single turn. 1, 1, 1, 1. 3, 3, 3, 3. Back to the ones. We probably don't even need to bounce around. Thundercrack is powerful enough that if you don't have Azuna, or if you do have Azuna and just don't know how to use her, basically the first Thundercrack puts her in godlike mode. And once she's in godlike mode, her second Thundercrack onward is super, super damaging. She's also golden, so yay. So in an AF burst, since you hit 2 or more Thundercracks at a time, starting with the second Thundercrack, she should be destroying through the enemies. And sure enough, that does seem to be the case. So if you don't have the perfect Wind Dream team, but you do happen to have Thunder characters, something like this is manageable. And you don't necessarily need like Obero or Orlea. Villette's pretty helpful for Thunder, thanks to Thunder Zone and guns and everything. But I bet if you had Villette, Azuna, and just 2 other Thunder characters, Azuna could probably walk through this whole place and zap everything. Alright, what's this? Oh, okay. I just found the places where no words are seen. Alright. She liked to be alone, making her an easy target for assassins. Oh, that was that, oh, that item. Was that the Oracle? Yes, that was. Okay. So she kept an Oracle close at hand. Oh. That I don't remember. I remember reading about Prioxine. That has nothing to do with what she was asking about. So what was the other one? Curtain and Argo Mirage. Curtain repels enemies, so that would be protective. And what's the Astral Mirage thing? Did I not find it? Argo Mirage. Oh well. Well, I think the second one would probably be Pyroxene. So, written in... Well, an epitaph is usually for stuff like that. Yep, okay. So that one's probably epitaph. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure about... answers 1 and 3. She kept an Oracle on hand. That had nothing to do with protection. Obviously that one was not, so we'll go with Argo Mirage. And she wrote an epitaph. Yep, okay. Oracle, Argo Mirage, epitaph. Though, I don't remember writing across the Argo Mirage. Is that what's over here? This is the entrance, isn't it? Did I just miss the Argo Mirage somewhere? I did. Oh, I guess I only found 11. Well, apparently that'll answer that. If you don't go to the relics and just simply answer the questions, as long as you know the answers, you can keep moving forward. Nothing down here. Yes, I realize I'm still with my Thunder team. Alright, following that exchange, let's just keep using the Thunder team. Might take a little longer with the fights, but I like the auto attack, but let's see if we can make this as accessible to everyone. So, gear, as such, and obviously I don't think you need the strongest of gear, like she doesn't need the Elpis hammer, for example. Obero, the same plus 50 power badge that Sesta was using. Pretty much the pains are all the DPS need. One with Bullseye, one with Rose with Thorns, third one kind of whatever. Weak point badges can sometimes sub in for the third one if you happen to be fighting something that's weak to your element. She has a plus 50 int badge, which I think I also got from the cat stamps from Phantom Crystal Dimension. And Orlea is just geared for health, basically. Palm, who happens to have 200 light because she always shows up in my pools, has staff-related Grasta. If I had to ditch one, I'd probably remove one of the enhance if max HP staves. Sukiya, she is geared basically for Obero, but both of them happen to be mask users. So Obero, despite the fact that he has no mask, is a mask user. And then Izuna does have a little penguin mask, and she is labeled as such. So any back row character that has the mask personality could hold that Grasta. Sidekicks, as always, Tetra and Guns. That pretty much never changes with my team. Alright, what's all this? Anything exciting? Floating shard. Oh, those are lights. Okay, and then... I think that's about it. Door there, but... Alright, if I remember the quest correctly, we were heading back to the present to Resttin. To get permission, which they better say yes for all the things I've done for them. Alright, cutscene. Alright, got some information from the beast folk, who apparently don't want to travel with me, and we are going to the Astrarium. Alright, that icon is, I think, for the super boss, but we did pick up the earthquake record, but we need the orb. Alright, blue to the southeast, that'd be that one. Southern red clay would be there. Okay. So it looks like we're headed north. Still can't go in this door, I take it? Yep. Alright, so we gotta find the earthquake asterorb. Looks like we're going to the Mural room. Go psychic power. Really? It was that easy? Alright, so like before in the previous act, let's go fix us an asterorb. Clughorn to the rescue. Alright, so it looks like we can run around and find new materials. So what new materials do we need? Oh, the level 4s were opened up. Strong vine. That must be one of the new materials. Looks like it's the same for all of them. Okay. Refined palm sap. Requires palm bark. Alright, what do we need? We have the broken one. We got plenty of Astra ore. So I need 5 of that special palm resin, which was here. If I need 5 of them, and I need 5 refined palm saps, that means I need 25 total palm saps to continue, which means I need a lot of palm bark. 3 palm bark for 1 sap, and I need 5 saps. And that's for 1 resin. And I need 5 resins. Alright, so I'm getting a lot of bark. So, where should we go to explore? Let's try west first. Looks like some of these are gold. Alright. So those must be the new ones with the goggles. Alright, there's the palm bark. And strong vines. Well, looks like some other items in there as well. I wish we could just like hold this button down or hold this button down and just gather them all. I play on an emulator, so I'm having to click the mouse over and over and over again. Alright, let's head back to Resttin. See how many items I can make with that. Alright. See, I can hold that down. Alright. So 1 trip gave me 12. Which is enough for 2 of these. Alright, so 2 more trips should be enough. And I'll be able to repair the asterorb. Alright, so that was in the west. Trip number 1. I'm skipping the old stuff for now, just so I don't have to repair the axe and sickle as much. Don't think I need the strong vines for this. I really just need the trees, but I figure I'll probably need all the other materials at some point in the future, so might as well gather while I'm here. I think I have like 18 repair kits, so I'm not too worried about that. And when I'm not recording, I'll go ahead and make the effort to upgrade to level 6 all of the tools. And maybe, just maybe one day, restore the town. Who am I kidding? I probably will. Alright, should be the last trip here. Kind of an impression one tree is enough for one of the resins, so... I guess if you chop 5 trees, you're in good shape. I swear I'm going as fast as I can. Thanks to... oh, fight. Okay, so this would be a fight with the Thunder team on Master difficulty. We'll do the same thing. We'll just do all ones. All 3s, back to all 1s. Looks like that took care of one of them. Oh, that took care of both of them, so yeah, Izuna, I think, would be a perfectly good choice, especially a well-geared one, thanks to her being able to use the AF burst right away, and having a full gauge if she's a Stellar Awakened character. Just repeating Thundercrack is probably going to be plenty.
Sweet as, clinch the win.
Alright, last one. Gonna break my sickle here in a second. Oh, I got 21 repair kits. Sweet. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, I need 5, or I needed 15 and I have 18 now, so... oh, got an extra one in there. Alright, Amber Rock Asterorb, craft. Sweet. Alright, that's all I needed to do. So I guess we go back to the Mural room. Do I need to use... okay, earthquake record. Blue sea... okay. Southeast and south. So I need one in the south and one in the southeast. Guess that'll work. Alright, blue in the southeast. Red in the south. Whoops. You hit save, and I guess the new one, the Amber Rock. in the north. Alright, so that opens up that door that we saw. Alright, to the mural room. Should we guess if there's a boss in there? Which I think my team's fine, but... Yep. Full health, full mana. If we fight any enemies, I'll just AF blast them. Alright, what's going to try and kill me? Bunch of constellations. Alright, next. Looks like we do have a fight, but there was no... You're about to encounter a major trial message, so I guess these are just regular old enemies. So let's just blast them. 3, 3, 3, 3. 1, 1, 1, 1. 2, 2, 2, 2. All ones. They look like they've been defeated. Blast them with thunder one extra time. So that was master difficulty, whatever those monsters were. Yep, okay, so nothing too devastating, no HP stoppers, nothing, so AF blast away with whatever characters you got. Alright, following that fight, we're going to head back to Resttin and see if we can't figure out how to preserve this mural. I want to bet it requires collecting some items. Alright, looks like we need to get a pigment made. We need resin, flowers, petals, and Astra ore. We got that. Alright. We have just enough, whoops, for 2 resins, so we need to get some more. And then it did not look like I had anything for the flowers or petals. Let's go take care of the last resin at least. Let's see. Alright, we got enough bark for that one. Need 5, each one is 3, so we have 15 bark. Okay. So flowers and petals. We farmed those. So let's try a different area. Okay, what's up here? Don't see any flowers or petals. Next. Saw a black petal in there. And a rainbow petal, but I don't think that's what we needed. Nope. Lustrous and Yasmin. Alright, so let's try where the Astra ore is. Northwest Lakeside. Anything new up here? There's a tree. With none of the items that we need, it looks like. Alright. I kind of doubt they're in a cave, but this is where Astra ore is if you need it. There's Remulia ore. If you need Astra ore, if you go up to this one, there's your Astra ore. Alright, looks like there's another spot there behind the horror.
A rare one. Now you're
Master
talking.
difficulty with the Thunder Team. 3, 3, 3, 3. We'll do the ones. 2, 2, 2, 2. And then all ones. Yep, Thunder Team's not going to have an issue either. No HP stoppers.
Ito, Ryu, secret attack.
Not a very strong finishing move, but... Alright. We'll mine this really quick. Ah, coal. And quality coal. But still no petals. Actually, I don't need to walk out, do I? Well, I guess the only thing left is west downstream? Still nothing.
I feel great.
Alright, let's take another look at this. Preserved pigment. Let's go ahead and finish that one. Oh, that's right. I have to be in Resttin. Let's see. Alright, so Yasmin flowers says it's in the forest and woodlands. And lustrous petals. Do we have to upgrade the sickle axe and pickaxe? That would be annoying. Vel iron ingot. I think that's in just a basic forest. Let's see. Did I make the ropes? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm thinking. Do you have any? Darn. Okay. I must just be overlooking a location. I don't think I would need to upgrade. All right, we did west downstream. We've done west midstream. Let's check upstream. There are things here. Don't remember seeing hard palm wood. So maybe this golden sickle has it. Lustrous petals. But still none of the one that starts with the word Y. Or letter Y. Yasmin. Alright, we have enough lustrous petals, so we just need to find Yasmin flowers. Wonder if it would be that one down there. No, more lustrous. And a few white and rainbows as well. Okay. Oh, we made some progress. Alright, we checked those. We checked that one. I think Northwest Midstream is the one that I just zoned out to. Yeah, that's where I just was. I don't suppose any are in that future area. I guess the only one left is Lakeside, but that's where the Astra ore is. Maybe I have to go further north? This looks promising. I'm kind of assuming a flower is the sickle symbol. So maybe these? Nope. Alright, this is getting a little frustrating. I just want to continue. Let's just try all ones on this guy. 1, 1, 1, 1. Yep, that's all it takes. Just a couple of thunder cracks.
Time for your divine comeuppance. I was pretty great, right? Right?
Dude, we rock!
Nope, still lustrous. You know, it would be awesome if it told us a little more detail where some of these items were. Alright. not in the old stuff. I guess we can check something like that out, but I was kind of under the impression that these would be all new items required by the goggles.
Enough begging. I'll fight.
Thundercrack 1, God Mode, Thundercrack 2. Yep. Oh, that one needs a third one. Alright, 3 Thundercracks at her level, which I think is level 98 in gear, is enough to kill everything here.
Secret attack. That was fun. I love a good fight.
Alright, you're a tree, so probably no flowers. Are you flowers? You are grass. Anything else down here? No. Alright guys, I'm at a bit of a loss. I'm not sure where to go for Yasmin flowers. We have the ore, we have the resin, we found the lustrous petals. Are Yasmin flowers used in anything else? Not seeing anything. So that means, to me, that means it should be a new location. There wasn't anything down south, was there? Well, there is a sickle location. Yasmin flowers. All right, we are in business. Well, that was annoying. All right, so Yasmin flowers are in the southern forest. And hopefully, whoops, that was enough. Yep, for the preserved pigment. All right. Well, let's move on, please. So let's go back here. Craft the preserved pigment. All right. We are headed back to the future. Haha. And we're going to see if that method of preservation worked. It's over here, right? Yep. All right. Do we have ourselves a preserved mural? All right. A little cutscene mentioned an underwater area. Now I'm starting to think instead of robots, maybe Act 3 deals with like mermaids and all that underwater stuff. All right. First things first, though, we were told to go back and rest. So let's do just that. Time for a little evening stroll. I'm unable to switch maps. Oh, there's the end quest symbol. That's good to know, I guess. Alright, looks like this is the final cutscene. And quest complete. I'm guessing chapter 2, we're going to search for the stolen maiden. Alright, got 20 stones for that. We got the campaign stones, so yay. And of course, the usual stones that come with just killing monsters for the first time. So let's see, 240 there. And a few random stones. Yep, there's hallucinations and completing the story. 25 more. So not bad. Up to 6,500. So I'm guessing this is where chapter 2 begins. Yes. So I guess we are going to track down, or at least try to track down, the Maiden of Remulia. Remulia. Alright. We'll save that for another recording. Go back and go to my usual hangout spot. So, little thoughts. Thought the pacing was pretty good. Feels like I've been playing for a while, maybe 3-ish hours or so with the cutscenes and all, but it is setting the stage for the story, so that makes sense. About halfway through, I switched over to my Thunder team, Izuna being the main star of it, with Valette being support, but if you have those two characters, you could probably just fill up the team with any other Thunder characters, like Kamlanaj and whatnot, and if Izuna is Stellar Awakened, you can probably just AF your way through every fight. So, a thought for you if you don't have like a super powerful Winds team or other team that you use for Master difficulty. There were no bosses in this chapter, so this team was able to handle the trash just fine. Maybe I'll even take it out for chapter 2. But yeah, enjoyable, fun. I liked it. And I am looking forward to finding some time to knock out the remaining 2 chapters. So anyway, that was a long video. I'll edit it down, try to get it up today or tomorrow, and hopefully, if nothing else, it helps you find stupid gathering items for like the Yasmin flower. So pro tip, go south from Resttin to get the Yasmin flower if you're struggling like I am. Anyway, hope this helps. Casual Crono, signing out.